Many beats on the track. Oh.
Day 6 is here. We worked hard all season to get where we at. I think if everybody looks at our record and see how up and down our season was, they would never thought we'd be right here where we are playing Bellevue today. They're a good team and they look good on paper. Scouted them, and we had to make sure our game plan was ready and it was tight. Coming into this game, we had to focus on outsmarting this team. We know they're a physical team and they had some height. Job probably 6 foot, 6'9", 6'10", with a 7'5" wingspan. He's going to change some shots. Jelani Johnson, me and him, we've been seeing each other around from the Dixie Stampede to our places to eat. We've been making eye contacts and exchanged a few friendly words, competitive words. We knew that we had to come in here and put on a show. We making a stand on defense, let our defensive presence be known. We're trying to push the ball, we're attacking.
With a four-court trailing play, and Kohne comes the line, fires it over, jump and hits.
Scott's there, he's knocking down that mid-range. I look at him like he's a baby Gasol. I think he did a great job battling with a guy that's basically 7 foot down there.
Owens with 10 on the shot clock, into the lane. Looking down low, and here's a little flip shot up and good by Kevin Dawson.
Keys to the game was get everybody going. Make the defense work, swing the ball, find an open man, knock down shots. You see Spencer knock down some big shots again today. It wasn't free throws. There were some major threes that gave us a nice lead going into halftime.
Owens picked up on a switch now by Bowen, comes into the key, leaning in, can't find the shot. Entrance pass comes down low in the low post. Kohne leaning in with a left hand, lays up and scores. Scott Kohne, a little knifing play off the left wing, and the Cougars have doubled up. They lead now over Bellevue at 14-7.
That's another thing. If they can stop our penetration, we were going to find somebody open and work the ball around and make them play defense. That was the key. We didn't want to rush any shots. We wanted to make these guys work, get their legs out of the game. We knew Jelani Johnson was going to drive and try to get his team going. So we had to pack the lane in and get out on the open floor and run.
A headman pass comes to Hussey, driving it inside, double pumps one up and banks it home. Tough shot for Ethan Hussey. Gets his first points of the ball game, and now a lead of 12 for USF.
Towards the end of the first half, we felt pretty comfortable with our lead. But we wanted to keep attacking, keep penetrating, frustrating these guys, get them out of their comfort zone. Keep talking on defense. We had the momentum. They gave us different looks, tried to trap, pick us up full court. We still find open men. Seth knocked down some key threes there in the first half, and we kept sticking to our game plan and it worked.
20 on the shot clock, minute 25 remaining in the first half. Hussey out of the left corner against a Kohne, turning follow-away jumpers in and around, and good. Kohne in double digits now with 10 points, 34-19.
I don't think Jop knew what to do with him down there. Second half didn't turn out how we wanted it to, but we still got some things that we wanted and played inside out, established our post early, continue making these guys, suffer for defensive assignments, miscues that they had. And here we knew that these guys were going to make a run, and they did just that. This tournament is all about runs.
Deflected to Small again, a little runner in the lane and got it. Seth Small with a tough shot in the trees. He's got 5.
And who can put a team away? Unfortunately, we let them get too big of a run, and they got up 4 late in the game, late in the second half. But as I said in previous games. You know, it's not over until the time expires. We're gonna fight. I think they tried to take the life out of us with some key plays. Number 10 had a nice dunk to pick up some momentum for his team. I knew that. I wanted to take it back.
4-point game at 38-34. Here's a crossover move by Q. Owens looking entrance pass for Dawson. Banks it high off the glass and good. Dawson with his second basket of the game, set up beautifully by Q. Owens. So that breaks a bit of a drought for USF. They lead it by 6 again.
You see Spencer getting it started again.
Follow-away jumper, got it. Pretty shot by Spencer Kohne, the freshman. His first point since the first half. He's got 8 for the ball game, and USF forges back to a 4-point lead.
We reverse the ball and find open players. Scott down low, getting it out and finding more open players. And, you know, I think Bellevue got so anxious to pressure us and get steals and continue their run. They start fouling and getting in foul trouble and sending us to the line. You can see Jelani, he's hoping that I miss these 2 free throws. He told me, he's like, man, you my guy, but if you miss these, it's over.
Q. Owens will inbound. Baseline left, nearly into the corner. Comer, give and go play back to Q. Owens. Looking entrance pass all alone as Dawson lays up and scores.
He does all the necessary things to put his team in a position to win.
Shepard backs it out. Still 10 to shoot. Entrance pass to Bowen against Kohne with a follow-away jumper. Did he travel? They're going to count the basket and a foul. Scott Kohne, I thought he traveled maybe in the lane. Free throw now would tie the game with 6:26 remaining, and we've got a new game.
One of our things where we wanted to throw them different looks and try some zone. And one of the toughest things to do is rebound out of a zone. And there you see they got a offensive rebound in the bucket. And here I am trying to force the issue a little bit and trying to create and get an offensive foul. Here again in the zone, they exposed our zone a little bit. We tried to throw them different looks and, they found the open player, knocked down some tough shots late there in the game. KD down there battling again. Kevin Bloom, sharpshooter. I think people sleep on him, man. He's been making his way. Felt like late in the game we started to get momentum back. We was trying to take the life out of them, and they kind of fell asleep on defense.
Owens near side crosses over, loses the defense, drives it in, double pump move, and he got it to go. First field goal of the second half for Q. Owens. He's got 15 points, and the Cougars build back a lead of 3.
I think the place got so loud they couldn't hear what plays they wanted to run, and we switched up to a different zone, and they couldn't tell if it was man or zone. So they was just kind of passing the ball around the wing and just trying to create something. And there's number 10 again, trying to give his team a lift. And coming into this game, Jelani and I, we knew that, this was going to be a dogfight. He wanted to get payback from last year's exit that we gave him when we played him.
Looking for some help down in the low block and driving in. Kohne banks it up and good. Scott Kohne hits again. Cougars by 3 with 1:15 to play.
Here we are in the zone again that, gave them a different look. They pretty much did the same thing, just passing the ball around, trying to create.
Bowen swings that left side. Leaning in will be James Parrott. Johnson back to Parrott. Thought about the 3. Works with 15 with 14. Driving in. Follow-away jumper. It'll count in a foul.
There's number 10 again. Just being a playmaker for his team.
59-58. Second one's on the way. That one is no good. Rebound, Q. Owens.
Kevin Dawson again, like I said, 8 or 9 rebounds. He was the decoy right there and sealed his man off for me to get the rebound. He did something for his team, risking his body for the team.
St. Francis by 1. Pressure free throw down the stretch. Right hand release. Got it.
Yesterday I went 6 for 12 for free throws. Today 10 for 10. I wanted to make sure, I owed it to my team that I'll knock down each free
Johnson
throw.
looking to trigger the ball into play. Looks to Zamudio. Can't find it. Brings to Shepard. Shepard looking, leaning in. Lost the ball. Picked up. Time runs out. They didn't get the shot off. And the Cougars survive as they upset Bellevue for the second straight year. Cougars win it by a final score of 61-58. So critical plays today down the stretch in carrying St. Francis to the victory over Bellevue University by a final score of 61-58. Welcome back, everybody. Joined right now, stepping in, is Chad Lacrosse. And tell you what, Coach, you're going to have to find a way to find these games more exciting. You know, you're up by as many as 17. I had you unofficially in the second half. That all melts away as Bellevue rallies back. They take a 4-point lead. Now, how about Kevin Bloom coming off the bench? You know, we talked earlier in this tournament about role players and finding your niche, how to help a team, and Kevin Bloom, critical three, knocks it home.
Well, you just never know when your number's going to be called, and Kevin's been a great example of that really down the stretch of this season. What an unbelievable effort for our guys, you know, just to battle through adversity, get down 4. I mean, it seems like we just make it a routine here, don't we? But it would be really nice to win one by 15, 16 points. But yeah, I'm just so proud of our guys to not get down. You know, I thought they played together as a team, never got rattled, and just stuck through it. And that's what we do.
You know, free throws have been at times up and down for your team. They struggled a little bit down the stretch yesterday, although they hit critical free throws for Spencer Kohne to win the game. And about 14 for 14 from the line. I know you look for perfection, but Q Owens, he was all of that and more today.
He was, and I'm so happy that we had this opportunity to play today. Just he was really upset after the way he performed yesterday, and just felt like he let the team down, which is not the case, but just an opportunity for him to come back and show what he's capable of, and stepped up and hit big free throws, got us in our offense, and attacked the basket when we needed it most.
You know, Kevin Branson battling hard. He finishes with 8 points, and he was getting bottled around, knocked down a couple of times, and I know it got real physical down the stretch.
Yeah, and I thought they did a great job going inside. You know, they're playing, at times they had 5 guards on there, but their guards are men, you know, and they backed us down. They hit some tough shots, and I thought, you know, they did a nice job offensively and exposing us a little bit. But you know, for that first half of play was, I mean, I told them that's probably the best first half of basketball we played all year, and especially defensively. And yesterday, I mean, our last 2 games we've been very good defensively, and that's what it takes to win games.
Got to figure out a way to play for 40, right?
Right, absolutely, yeah, and that's what we talked about at halftime. If we can continue this, obviously holding a team to 40 points, you know, with them having 19 in the first half today, but isn't probably realistic. But you know, they came out. They're a good team, a very good team, and we just got it done. Found a way to get it done.
Bellevue came in averaging 85 points a ball game, and I know you're going to be interested in watching this game coming up. It's against Oregon Tech and Warner of Florida, and of course you'll play the winner tomorrow at 4 o'clock Fort Wayne time. And congratulations, finding a way to get it done and going to the 3rd round of quarterfinals. Congratulations again to your team.
Appreciate it, Joe.
Chad Lacrosse joining us. We'll step out for a final timeout, and we'll be back with final comments here from Keeter Gymnasium at St. Francis, finding a way to get it done yet again this season as they'll play tomorrow in the quarterfinals. We'll be back with final comments. This is Cougar Tournament Basketball on Redeemer Radio, Catholic Radio, AM 1450.
Elite 8, here we come.